Today's victim, the 2006 Jeep Liberty. We're going to install some lift coil struts in this bad boy with some lift coil spacers in the rear too. We're hoping to get what, 3.5 inches roughly?
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take, hoping 3.5 inches. We'll see what happens. So it appears our dickery has started at the back of the Jeep. And of course, no videotaping until after we're basically done. Just like always. So on this wishbone here for the back of the diff, they suggest taking it apart here. I say nay, take it apart here. It allows you to drop your diff that much farther. And then don't forget to disconnect your rear shocks to give you some extra dangle clearance. And on the other side, this brake caliper must come off because she's got some dangle to her, where the other one is on the axle, as pointed out. Other than that, slide in your spacers and reinstall. It's really quite simple. Just so you people understand the dickery that sometimes goes into these repairs, you know, gotta remember, safety third. So that's the back end pretty much complete. Spacer. Again, this brake caliper didn't need to come off. That was our bunch of dickery and getting that guy back on. I mean, either way, we figured that was going to be a bunch of fucking dickheads, so we went ahead and did it like that. We put our caliper back on, our shocks back on, and we're good to go in the ass end just about. We got a stupid damper thing that we're going to put back on because it was already there. So, other than that, back end done. Alright, front end dickery is basically about to commence. We've started by taking out the bottom strut bolt out of right here. We thought that was going to fight us. It didn't. It came out pretty nicely. We're pretty sure upper ball joint's got to come off. We're going to loosen the lower control arm bolts and hope that it'll all pivot down. And
We marked it.
oh yeah, and we marked it so that we can hopefully do some sort of hillbilly alignment after. The markings are over here. That's the one mark, the other mark somewhere. We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see. So after a whole bunch of fighting and a whole bunch more dickery, we finally got these guys out of here. And obviously we separated the upper ball joint and we loosened the cam bolt so that this would come down a little bit. And now we're going to swap out the strut from inside the engine compartment. And then we'll hopefully reassemble. So engine compartment, currently missing battery tray, airbox, battery, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Relocated the fuse panel for the time being. Got bolts down there for struts. Gonna change them, gonna change our struts. Something cruise control, we moved it. Not quite sure. Somewhere. Ooh, the new struts are installed. We're making progress. Look at it. Yeah. That's the sound of progress. Alright, so after a battle and a half, we finally got the thing back together. We've still got some adjustments for our hillbilly alignment on the cam bolts, but you know, that's just so it drives straight enough to the other alignment shop. This was a very tough install. We kind of underestimated it, but it wasn't that bad, but it was enough of a bitch that it made you curse and swear and call it mean names.
A few times.
Yeah, a few times. So we're gonna bring her back down. We took before measurements, we're taking after measurements. We'll figure out exactly how much height we got. The aftermath. That's how high she sits. It's not too bad. We're taking some measurements now for some before and afters.